What is happening, guys? It is DanielLads1989. Welcome back to the Hereford United career. This is episode 76. Now, if we track our minds back very quickly to the last episode, we got through in the UEFA Europa Conference League, which we have in today's episode. As you can see, we are against Olympiacos in the next round. We also beat Aston Villa 1-0. We did lose to Arsenal and Newcastle, dropping points. But I think we can gather those points back today, because first game of the episode we are away at Leicester. Every time we face Leicester we've done pretty well against them, so hoping for a result there. Second, we are going to play one of the games, so we'll do the same as we did in the last episode with Roma. I will simulate the first leg against Olympiacos, going into the second leg, as you can see here. Depending on the result from the first leg, I will play it, I might not, so we'll see how that pans out. And also in today's episode we have Norwich away, expecting 3 points there fully, and then also we have Notts Forest at home. So obviously we're going to have 3 played games in today's episode, whether it's the Notts Forest game or whether it's the Olympiacos game, depending on the result in the first leg. So let's just take it one game at a time and see what happens. First game up, we are away at Leicester. They're down in 10th. We need to regather some points as we've dropped down to 4th place now on 61 points. Let's go and get a result away at Leicester. Here we are then, guys, in the first played game of the episode. We are away at Leicester, and I'm hoping to regather some points here at the King Power Stadium. We dropped a few points against Arsenal, obviously, in the game, beating us 2-0, and then obviously simulating against Newcastle, they beat us 2-1. So we have dropped points recently, which means we've dropped down into 4th place, but there's not many points between us and 2nd place anyway, so with a couple of wins in today's episode, we could fully finish in 2nd place again at the end of this episode. But it's got to start here away at Leicester. We've always done pretty decent away at Leicester and found a result some way or another. I'm hoping we can do it today. We have got a changed side. We've had to change the side around a little bit just due to tired legs. So let's have a look who Leicester have got on the field today. Vestergaard, Koki right back there, Clark in midfield, he was good last time we played. Zinchenko in midfield as well. So a decent side, but I think we've definitely got the stronger side. So even with a changed side, we should certainly do well against Leicester away here. We've still got strength on the pitch, as you'll see. Josh Griffiths in goal, who was amazing in the last episode. Tommy Doyle, Malang Sarr, Maitland-Niles, Amadou and Thomas in defence. Conor Gallagher and Wall in midfield together. Harry Wilson, Kirk Wilson and Dembele up top. So only the changes at the back really, where we've got tired legs. Tyrone Mings obviously taking the bench today because he's too tired, so Amadou gets the captain armband. Let's hopefully get a result here away at Leicester and recover some points. Leicester coming forward here, decent pass in the middle. Maitland-Niles trying to track him down, but that's a lovely ball over the top if Thomas can get there first. He doesn't get there first, Thomas. They might have the ball in the box, but Thomas marshals him out for a corner early in this game. They've had the majority of possession early here, Leicester. Just going to see what's going to happen here. Josh Griffiths should collect this, and certainly does. I'm going to try and get us away on the break here with Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle got that whole wing to run at. I'm just hoping somebody will make me a decent run on the far side. Harry Wilson and Dembele both sprinting into the box. I'll send it in early, looking for Kirk Wilson up for the header, and he's headed it over the top of the bar. Leicester again looking for possession in midfield. They have had the majority of possession so far in this game, Leicester. Not done much with it, but they've certainly had more of the ball than we have. We're standing strong defensively. Maitland-Niles trying to get in and get a tackle in, which he does well, and it's out for a Leicester throw. Leicester throw on the far side, sends it in to his full-back, and it's a decent pass down the line. He's trying to get in behind here, but he's got Malang Sarr to deal with, who's watching him very, very closely, and Malang Sarr gets a good tackle in. Here's Conor Gallagher, put that in front of Maitland-Niles, try and send Kirk Wilson on his way if I can get Harry Wilson over the top. It's a wonderful ball into Harry Wilson. I'm going to try and pull it back and see if I can find somebody at the edge of the box and straight into the keeper's gloves. There's Maitland-Niles in midfield, going to look for Conor Gallagher around the corner, fastly approaching half time here, and this would be a prime time to try and get in front Here's Tommy Doyle round the corner to Kirk Wilson. Kirk Wilson with a nice little back heel trying to get him round the corner, and I don't think Tommy Doyle expected the quick 1-2 there, and he wasn't ready for it. 1 minute added on here before half time. Hopefully Leicester won't break through here. Amadou with a good tackle and gets a second good tackle in, and there goes the half time whistle. Into the second half we go then, guys, and a golden chance has been very rare in the first half for both sides really. We just haven't managed to get through on goal completely. We've had a couple of half chances, but nothing you could call a concrete chance where we should have taken the lead. So hopefully in this second half we'll have a bit more of chances on goal, but Dembele might be able to create something here. I'll drop this back towards Conor Gallagher at the edge of the box, and he headers wide of the target. Leicester man sprinting at our full-back here, Thomas, and he's dropped a decent ball into the box. He gets a shot away and just over the top of the bar. Leicester coming forward in midfield here and just trying to hold our defensive line. Maitland-Niles, as you can see, I'm just trying to hold him so that they can't get through in that deadly area which we changed at the start of the season, and there is the tackle by Maitland-Niles, but they've won it back here, Leicester, and straight into the box they come. Lang Sarr trying to get a tackle in. Harry Wilson also trying to track his man. Amadou is at the middle and he's turned, he's got the shot away, and they have scored. I was trying my hardest to keep them out there. They found a way through, and Leicester have found a way to get in front in this game. I thought it was going to be us to break the deadlock in the second half, but as you can see, he just runs it into the middle. He finds his free man. Amadou is not close enough. He turns, he hits it well. There's nothing Josh Griffiths can do about that. Leicester 1, Hereford United 0. Leicester really are starting to push forward now, and Amadou gets a good tackle in. They're just putting everybody forward now since they've scored. They're just rushing men into the box, and they have got in the box again here. Amadou to try and stand this up. Tommy Doyle trying to get a tackle in as well. They've got everybody in our box. We do get a block in, and we should be able to get away on some sort of a counter attack here if I can find the right pass into Dembele. They've pushed everybody forward. Kirk Wilson, I need you in the box. If I can try and chip it over the top for him, I certainly can. Kirk Wilson couldn't make connection before the centre back. Can we still try and keep it alive here with Conor Gallagher round the corner? And Leicester have defended it well, and they're coming at us again. Since scoring, they've started pouring men forward and pouring runners forward. As you can see here, Maitland-Niles trying to get a tackle in, and I clipped his ankles there, to be fair. And not long left in this game, 3 minutes added on. We need to get the ball, we need to get it forward if we're going to get a draw in this game. But Leicester have really switched it on at the end of the game here. He does keep that in, and we do need to gather the ball quickly as 2 of the 3 minutes have gone. They've got it round the corner again, and they've scored a second in stoppage time. Yep, there's nothing I can do about that. We just haven't defended well in this second half. Conceded 2 goals late on, and that's another 3 points dropped. Really good finish there, and that looks like it's going to be a defeat away at Leicester here with not long left. There's the final whistle. 2-0 defeat. Back at the menu then, guys, and quite simply not good enough. We had a couple of chances at their end that we didn't finish, and they get 2 goals late on just through sheer pressure in the second half, and we've dropped more points in the Premier League. Yeah. Moving on, we have a semi-final game against Olympiacos. So as we said, how we will work it is I will simulate the first game. Depending on that result depends on whether I will play the second game or simulate the second game. So I'll simulate the first game and then we'll see where we are. Right then, first leg against Olympiacos, guys. We are at full strength. Everybody is good to go. We've had about a week's rest. I'm really hoping that we're going to bounce back now because our league form is starting to drop, but our cup form was doing pretty well. So I'm going to simulate the game. Fingers crossed we will get a comfortable win and I won't have to play again the same result in the first leg. It's 2-2. Let's have a look at the goals. They scored first and then we scored, and then Kirk Wilson missed a penalty which could have won us the game. Dembele scores to put us 2-1 in front, and then they equalise in the 70th minute to make it 2-2. So we're going to have to play the second leg to try and get through into the final. There's only 4 teams left at this point. We win this next game, we're through into the final, but as we said, our league form hasn't been brilliant. So we'll just have a quick look here. This is just telling us about the youth players. I'll let you have a quick look at how they're developing, guys. We've got Nicholas here, looks like he could be a very decent player. We've also got Jackson, who looks like he could be a decent player as well. Not too sure about Bradley, whether he's going to develop into a good player or not. We'll release him, but we have got two potentials maybe to bring through for next season, so I will keep my eye on them. And we have Norwich next. We need to bounce back in the league. It's kind of a must-win game this now, as Norwich are rock bottom. Let's just have a look at the table before we jump straight in. As you can see, we're sat in 4th on 61 points, and we need to start getting the points if we're going to keep this top 6. As you can see, Arsenal on 61 points as well now in 5th place, so we can't drop any more points. We might fall out of the top 6, and Norwich are rock bottom, only won 6 all season. It's got to be a must-win game. Into the second played game of the episode then, guys. We are away at Norwich. We are at Hereford Road. I'm really hoping we can recover our league form. We have lost quite a few on the bounce now. We've lost against Leicester, we lost against Newcastle, we lost against Arsenal. We need to bounce back before we drop out of the top 6. We set ourselves a top 6 finish. At the start of the season, we were looking like we were going to finish 2nd. All of a sudden, we've started to drop out of that category now and started to lose, but Norwich are rock bottom and looking at relegation. This is the game we need to bounce back. I want a 5, 6, 7-0 win here to give our players the confidence and get back into the league and bounce back. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be an easy, comfortable win. We have rotated the side ready for the next game against Olympiacos, as we have to play that, and I would like some silverware this season, so rotating the side is a must in this game. It is a strong enough side to be beating a relegated Norwich side. So we'll wait for the lineups and then we'll get straight into the football. As you can see, Norwich's lineup here. Let's have a look who they have, see if they have any of the originals at the club still. I don't think they have. They've still got Campbell. Campbell's one of the originals, still got him. And we've definitely got the far superior team, and we should be winning this game, but we've got to play it on grass. So Rob McNeil in goal. I've gone Paslak, Miranda, Maitland-Niles, Amadou and Thomas in defence. I've gone Tyler Wall and Patrick Roberts in midfield. I've gone Fernandez, Aubameyang and Locke up front. Obviously last time Locke and Fernandez played together, they got that really late winner at Chelsea. Hopefully they'll get the winners here. Here's Thomas on towards Patrick Roberts. Use Tyler Wall, keeping hold of possession early here and showing our intent in this game. Here's Tyler Wall making me a good run through midfield. Might be able to have an early shot here, and not only an early shot, an absolute screamer from outside the box from Tyler Wall. I wanted a comfortable victory in this game. Did I think we'd score inside 10 minutes? No, certainly not with a goal like that. Tyler Wall with an absolute darting run through the middle, and I just thought, I'll have a go, why not? Not only does he have a go, he's buried it to put us 1-0 in front. What a finish from Tyler Wall. Norwich passing the ball around well in midfield here and just trying to push the ball here with Patrick Roberts, but the Norwich man running straight through our defence here. We need to be strong. One thing, getting an early goal, we need to defend the early goal if they're going to put pressure on our goal. Norwich ball into midfield, just into the box, and again passing it round well at the edge of the box. See if I can steal it and get us up the field here. We have stole it with Miranda, and here goes Patrick Roberts. I'm going to try and send Aubameyang down the line here. Here goes Aubameyang. Patrick Roberts is following in. I'll see if I can just sit it up at the back post for him. In towards Patrick Roberts, who gets the header, and it's just off target. It could have been a second early in this game here had Patrick Roberts' header been on target. Have ourselves a throw here on the near side. Going to look for Maitland-Niles in midfield. Drop this towards Tyler Wall. Here is Fernandez. Just going to look for the pass inside again towards Tyler Wall. It's Thomas who picks it up here, and Thomas has been fouled there, says the referee. And we have ourselves a free kick at the edge of the box here. Thomas just tried to hold it up there, and he was marshalling him a bit too much. The referee says it was worthy enough for a free kick. We haven't got Harry Wilson on the pitch to take it, so it will be Aubameyang to take. We haven't got one on target yet with Aubameyang. Hopefully we can get this one on target and try and get this in. Aubameyang to take the free kick. This one is on target, and the goalkeeper takes it comfortably. Norwich bring the ball down the near side here, and it is approaching half-time. Only the one goal in it so far, and Norwich haven't been bad in this game, to be fair. They've kept the ball quite well. They have tried to come at us. They just haven't created anything deadly enough for us to be worried, and he's offside there, and it's probably going to be half-time. I'll just loft this forward with McNeil, and it's probably going to be half-time, but we will get chances. No, we won't get chance here. There goes the half-time whistle. Into the second half we go then, guys, and we get an early goal with Tyler Wall with an absolute splendid finish, I have to say, at the edge of the box. Since then we've tried to attack Norwich, just haven't managed to find that deadly finish just to get two in front. And to be fair to Norwich, they have tried to come back at us and be in this game, so it's anybody's game here in the second half. And Amadou is brought down there, and the Norwich man will receive a yellow card. Just tried to come out of defence there, and the striker for Norwich has taken a proper lash at Amadou's ankles and got himself a yellow card. They're also making a change. We'll take this free kick and hopefully try and get forward from this free kick here. Here's Paslak in towards Tyler Wall. Just try and come forward in midfield here. That's a really good pass through towards Aubameyang, and I almost got Patrick Roberts through there. The centre-back came forward and dealt with it nicely. Here is the Norwich man's coming forward here. As I said, Norwich haven't been out in this game. They've certainly been in it, but Thomas gets a good tackle in. Here's Locke trying to get this ball forward. Patrick Roberts. I've got Fernandez on the far side. Try and slip him through. Fernandez may have got in here. Might be able to go all the way himself here, Fernandez, and the goalkeeper makes a good stop. I'm not sure if it just hit the goalkeeper or he actually made the save. I'm not sure, but either way, he kept it out. It's hit him right in the face. Talk about keeping the ball out of the goal. Doing anything necessary, it hits him square in the face to keep it out. Let's swing this in and see if we can get it on target with Fernandez. It will drop towards the edge of the box, and Locke has time to try and gather himself for a shot here, go for a far one, and that's well wide of the target. Norwich coming forward here in midfield, and they have yellow shirts forward. Maitland-Niles almost pinched that off him, and they are coming forward and looking dangerous here. They can get the ball across here, and they found themselves an equaliser. Through some shoddy defending, Norwich have got themselves an equaliser. They came forward, they kept doing the little 1-2 passes, and Rob McNeil comes out of his goal and he's left it wide open for a tap-in in the centre. Rob McNeil just didn't think about his position in there, and that wasn't even me. I didn't drag him out at all then, he just came out on his own. We've conceded and it's 1-1 here. There's Tyler Wall coming through midfield on towards Paslak. We certainly need to try and get back in front in this game. I don't want to have a draw against bottom of the table Norwich. Thomas in towards Locke. I'm just going to look for the deadly pass if I can. And Patrick Roberts at the edge of the box here, and try and whip this towards the back post with Patrick Roberts, and that was one hell of a save from the Norwich goalkeeper. I thought Patrick Roberts was going to bend that in there. Here's Locke, if he can turn his defender, he does well. Locke hits this, and again the goalkeeper saves them from conceding in this game. Locke turned his man really well there, went for the bottom corner and almost put us 2-1 in front. We certainly need to do that from this corner. Amadou up for the head, Norwich man clears away, down towards Locke, try and get this in towards Fernandez, around the corner towards Maitland-Niles, in towards Aubameyang, try and get the shot away, but Norwich have cleared it. There's not long left in the game here, guys, so I'll just play it out from here so you can see if there's a late goal at either end, because Norwich coming forward now, and if we're going to get 3 points from this game, we certainly need to pinch it and get it forward. Tyler Wall try and make the tackle here, but Norwich still continue to come forward. We can't allow them to get in here, but he has done. Miranda with the tackle. 3 minutes added on. We need to get the ball forward, and we need to get it forward now. Can Patrick Roberts make the run on the outside? He certainly can. We've got Aubameyang and Fernandez in the middle. I need to find the right pass here to keep the chance alive in towards Tyler Wall. Can Tyler Wall make it 2? He sent it over the top of the bar, and it's full time. We will only take a point. Back at the menu then, guys, and a disappointing result away at Norwich. They were rock bottom and that should have been a comfortable win, but it was anything but. We just couldn't seem to get that second goal. We got in front really early with Tyler Wall, which was brilliant. Nice finish from him, and then Norwich kept having the ball, kept finding these little pockets, and then Rob McNeil comes bursting out. We leave an open goal, concede, and then can't finish the game off in the end. So we have dropped points again. We have to move on because we've got bigger fish to fry now, because we've got the second leg of the semi-final. Yes, we have to play it. So I will see you away at Olympiacos. Into the final played game of the episode then, guys. We are away. We are at Olympiacos' stadium. We certainly need to recover our form. Over the past few Premier League games, we've either drawn or we've lost. In the Cup, we've not done too bad. But this is a very important game. This game could see us into the final. The first leg was 2-2, as you can see here. We've either got to win it in 90 minutes, or win it in extra time, or do it in penalties again, which I really don't want to do. I want to win it in 90 minutes and make sure that we set ourselves into the final, because we need some sort of silverware this season, because we're looking like we're not going to get a top 3 finish anymore with our form that we've had in the Premier League. So getting silverware in this competition is very, very important. I want us to push on. I want us to get an early start and not do what we did against Norwich and let them get back into the game. The first leg, as we said, was 2-2. We know they can score. We need to be careful defensively. We need to utilise our strengths going forward, which our counter-attack play is what we do best. We need to do that in today's game. Get in front, get a couple of goals, and make sure we solidify our place in the final. This is how they will line up. I'm not sure if that's Pepe in centre midfield, actual Pepe. I'm not sure. He should be well retired by now in this career this far on, but as we said, we know they can score because of the simulated game. So as we stand, we are at full strength. We have 100% stamina and 100% strength out on the field, so it should be enough to get the win here. But like I said, it's a must-win game. We've got to go on and win this game. We'll just wait for our lineup, which should be here. There we go. Josh Griffiths in goal, and as you can see, Kolasinac and Doyle in the 2 full-back positions. Mings and Malang Sarr centre-back. Maitland-Niles sitting. Wall and Conor Gallagher in the centre midfield, and Dembele, Kirk Wilson and Harry Wilson up top. Harry Wilson and Kirk Wilson have been a bit quiet of late. I'm hoping they'll be on the score sheet in this game. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into the game. It's a decent ball over the top here, and he's brought it down well. He will use his full-back here at the edge of the box, and Tyrone Mings gets a really good tackle in. Can't get the pass away towards Tyler Wall. We just need to stand strong here defensively to make sure we don't concede early. Tyrone Mings with another good tackle, and looking for Kirk Wilson. They are vulnerable at the back here as they haven't got many men back, and I tried to find Dembele on the far side, just didn't have the legs on the pass to get us in behind. But Olympiacos bringing the ball forward here over the top, and he's took a good first touch. Malang Sarr gets the block in a second time, and it's out for a corner. We are looking a bit shaky at the start of this game. They've had 1 or 2 half chances to try and get in on our goal. We need to be certainly better defensively, as of late in the league especially we've not been good defensively. But Malang Sarr gets another block in, and they've got another corner. They're putting some early pressure on us here, Olympiacos. We need to get the ball at the other end and try and get in front in this game. The amount of pressure they're putting on the goal, it won't be long before they find the opener. Ball around the corner, and they almost did find the opener if it wasn't for Josh Griffiths making an outstanding save. Another corner early in this game. We need to weather this storm and try and get free, but into Josh Griffiths' gloves. Here's Maitland-Niles in midfield. I'm going to try and send this towards Tyler Wall in the gap. He finds the ball around the corner to Kirk Wilson, and Conor Gallagher coming forward here. Try and drop it to Kirk Wilson. One more, and I could have got Conor Gallagher in, so close to getting in behind there, and Olympiacos will break forward with the ball here. They've had much of a bright start than we have. That's the only chance we've had to get in so far, but can we try and get in here with Dembele? Tyler Wall tried to find him over the top, and that wasn't the right pass. What they do well is they stand strong in midfield. That's what they do well, I've noticed in midfield, is where they are strong. and they are coming forward here. They've got blue shirts in and around our box, and at the edge here finds a decent pass, pulls it back, he tries the first timer, and they've got themselves a penalty. I don't believe it. It's hit Tyrone Mings' arm, and they've got themselves a penalty. We weathered the early storm that they put on us. We've tried to break up the other end, and now they come straight back at us, and they've got a penalty to get in front. I would imagine he will probably hit this left. He does go left, and we've saved it. Josh Griffiths again saving another penalty, and he is the star man at saving penalties. We've tried to break straight out, and Maitland-Niles has picked up the ball here. Can we try and get Dembele in behind? If he's onside here, Dembele, we should be able to come straight back at them and just try and pull this back. One more over towards Conor Gallagher. If he can get the shot away towards Kirk Wilson, the goalkeeper went down and it's not on target. From one end to the other, we could have got in front there, and Kirk Wilson has pulled his volley wide of the target. It's Conor Gallagher around the corner looking for Harry Wilson, who has got the ball here. There's 1 minute added on. We might be able to get in front here just before half time. Kirk Wilson has completely missed it, the ball into his feet, and there goes the half time whistle. Into the second half we go, guys, and we weathered the early storm that Olympiacos put on us, corner after corner, and then they got themselves a penalty award, which Josh Griffiths saves again, the penalty expert himself. And then we break up the other end, and Kirk Wilson should have finished his chance, drags it wide, and then just before the end of the half, Kirk Wilson misses a sitter in front of goal, really, which he should have put away. So we've got to be better in this second half. Here's Malang Sarr onto Conor Gallagher. Here's Conor Gallagher again. Here's Doyle looking for Harry Wilson down the line. Drop that into midfield. Here goes Conor Gallagher, just waiting for the right run here. Harry Wilson on the far side, and Conor Gallagher stayed at the edge of the box here. Not sure where to send it with Harry Wilson. I'll just try and whip it towards Dembele with a decent header if he can get it in from the tight angle, and so close to the opener. The goalkeeper, you have to give him credit. He made the save, he got straight back up, and then made the second save to stop us going 1-0 ahead. We need to try and get this on target here. Malang Sarr is in the box with a decent header. It's cleared away. Tyler Wall down towards Dembele with the shot. Dembele swooped it over the top of the bar. It's Tyrone Mings pushing out a defence on towards Maitland-Niles. Try and find Tommy Doyle in a wide position here, and Tommy Doyle was absolutely clattered there, and he will receive a yellow card, the Olympiacos man, for a nasty challenge. Here's Conor Gallagher, give this towards Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson in towards Maitland-Niles. Try and find Conor Gallagher round the corner. If I'd have got that into Kirk Wilson, he would have been free to shoot on goal there. I really don't want it to go to extra time. We need to find a goal within these last few minutes, and Tyrone Mings gets that. Here's Conor Gallagher besting forward. Can we try and get a chance here and now? Here's Kirk Wilson looking for Dembele around the corner. It has fallen nicely for Kirk Wilson, who tries to put it into Tyler Wall. Tyler Wall use Kolasinac. Look towards the edge of the box here. It's Kirk Wilson trying to hold on to possession, and Olympiacos again stand strong. There's not long left in this game. I'll play it out from here. Kirk Wilson, can he get the chance now? Again, another good tackle, just really struggling to break them down, and they've sent the ball over the top here. Tyrone Mings should be able to deal with this, gets a good header on it. Tommy Doyle turns himself around there, burst of pace to try and get forward, and just wanted to sit that in midfield. There's 1 minute added on. We do not want to concede right now. This will be devastating to concede now, and there goes the full time whistle. Again, we will see extra time. Here we are then, guys, in the first half of extra time. We've got to find a winner from somewhere. I don't want the whole intensity of the penalties thing again. We need to find a winner in extra time. Here's Dembele dropping that into Tyler Wall. Try and get Kirk Wilson away here. If Tyler Wall will make me the inside run. I have found Tyler Wall, waiting for Conor Gallagher. Can this be the moment? Please, Conor Gallagher, finish this. He's hit the goalkeeper. It bounces out to Tyler Wall. We have found the goal. 105th minute. Just at the dying embers of the first half of extra time, Tyler Wall has found the back of the net. Conor Gallagher should have done it from the first effort. It was a good save by the goalkeeper, you have to say, but we have found the goal to go 3-2 ahead on aggregate. that could be the goal that sends us into the final. All we need to do is see out the second half. There is the end of the first half of extra time into the second half. 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes. That's all it is to see this game out and make sure we get our position in the final. We femmed the goal to go 3-2 ahead on aggregate in the first half of extra time. We should have done it in 90 minutes, really. But we have femmed the goal, and that's all that matters. We just need to hang on to it and make sure that we do not concede in this second half. Let's see if we can get forward here and try and get a second. If we can get a second here, this is going to solidify our place in the final. Dembele, I've just gone for the shot there, looking for the far post. He's blocked it and out for a corner. Let's see if we can find a second here with Harry Wilson going up. It's going to drop to Tyler Wall in towards Kolasinac if he can hit that. And that's ricocheted off an Olympiacos man. And Conor Gallagher is in an offside position. 115 minutes gone, guys. 5 minutes remaining, and they have themselves a corner here. We should be able to get rid of this. We get a header on it. Conor Gallagher to get it away, and he's brought it down, and thankfully he's knocked it out for a throw. We will play it out from here, guys, because there's not long left. Here's Harry Wilson. Try and set Conor Gallagher on his way here. A second goal would be perfect here, but giving the ball away like that in a dangerous position is not going to help. Maitland-Niles try and get a block on this if he can. See if I can get a tackle in. We do get a tackle in, and round the corner towards Maitland-Niles here. Can we get a second? Dembele make me a decent run on the far side. The 120 minutes has gone. Can we finish this game off? Kirk Wilson round the corner, finish it off. Kirk Wilson, it's come towards the edge of the box. Conor Gallagher brings it down on the volley. It's gone towards Harry Wilson into the goalkeeper's gloves, but there goes the full-time whistle. We get into the final. Back at the menu then, guys, and Tyler Wall finds the goal in the 105th minute. Just at the end of the first half of extra time, we find the winner. We are through to the final. I will just have a quick look, guys, at who we have in the final. I would presume we've probably got Valencia in the final because they were the stronger team out of the two that were left. We have Valencia in the final. Thought we would. They won 4-2 on aggregate. We go through 3-2 on aggregate. We have Valencia in the final of the UEFA Europa Conference League. Really hoping we can bring the silverware home in that situation when needed. So we will simulate the last game against Nottingham Forest. Hopefully we'll recover our form in the league, and we'll just have a quick look if there's any youths here that are interested into the academy. He's not going to be good enough. Not him. Not him. Not him. Nobody on the Irish side of things. Let's have a look. Is this the Scotland side? Sinclair. He doesn't look bad at all. We'll certainly have a look at him. He doesn't look very good. Maybe we'll have a look at him. Maybe. And certainly not him. Let's have a look at the English lads and see if there's anybody there. Nobody there. Not him. No, probably not. Marshall. Nope. 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 Hicks, maybe. Probably not. Won't go with him. So a couple of new faces in the youth academy, guys, and also another £2 million through prize money to get into the final. So as we said, we will simulate the Nottingham Forest game to close the episode up. And we still sit, well, now we're 2 games behind actually at Arsenal. They've played 36, we've only played 34, so a win here will see us back into 3rd place. We're only 3 points behind Manchester United, so I'll rotate the side around and then we will go and simulate the game against Notts Forest. Rotated the side around, guys. Hopefully we'll get a comfortable win here against Notts Forest and recover some sort of form in the league. I've had to change the side around, as you can see. Roberts, Wilson, Fernandez, O'Reilly, Gallagher, Doyle, Thomas, Amadou, Miranda and Paslak, and then Josh Griffiths in goal. So hopefully simulating this, we'll get 3 points, which we get a draw. Again, dropping more points. Wilson gets the first goal. They get an equaliser in the second half. And we've dropped more points in the Premier League. The bright side of today's episode, we are in the final. We've got Valencia in the final. We have got to do the business against them. So let's have a quick look where we finish well, after 35 games, we are in the 5th place spot. We need to start getting wins in the Premier League if we're going to stay at the top end. We're not too many points, only 5 points away from City in 2nd place, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Liverpool are running away with it now. Chelsea in 3rd place, Arsenal in 4th. We sit okay in 5th place, but we do have a bit of a gap on Wolves, so that's the only plus we can take from it. From the bottom of the table is Norwich, definitely relegated now by the looks of it. Bournemouth definitely relegated. Aston Villa and Notts Forest fighting it out at the bottom there to stay in the Premier League. That's where we finish after 35 games, guys. So leave me a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed. Leave me a comment, leave me your thoughts. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will keep bringing the Hereford United career to you. Thank you very much for joining, guys. I will see you in the next episode. It's been DanielS1989. Love you, bye.